Did we start?
I thought I thought you started.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, hey, this is Conversations in Sunglasses, episode 3, with I, Glenn Clark, and he, him, there, Nick Aston.
That is who I am sometimes.
Not me.
So am I supposed to repeat everything we said last time?
What? Why would you think
Is that
that?
how this works?
No,
It's
no. Are you there?
I'm here on the second time. Am I supposed to
I mean, you could try, but we already said all that.
I think we already lost it. I guess next time I'll have to start with this conversation and start with the next one, if that's how this works.
I keep
Um,
failing to turn off my phone and it keeps making sounds.
Yeah, you should,
turn it off. How do I keep
you
failing?
should probably turn it off.
Oh, yeah. I'll get back to who I
Those are some snazzy looking sunglasses you have there.
Same to you.
Mine are the same.
You're saying
No, mine are the same.
as itself? Mine are the same too.
Yeah, they're the same pair. They're the same pair that I used last time, just different location.
Oh, where are you?
Is that lamp too much? There. Is that lamp too much?
Not for me.
Turn it off. We can see if that's any better.
I think it looks fine. Now
Is that better?
Now it looks like it's dark because both of us are dark because for some reason I forgot to turn the light on in this room.
Well, you go turn the light on.
I mean, should I?
I don't know. Do you want the light on?
Can you see me?
Kinda. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see.
Because last time you couldn't.
Oh, it depended on which pair of sunglasses I was wearing. Like that one pair of sunglasses made me blind. Are you trying to get me to repeat everything I said the last time? Because I went through all the sunglasses and told you what they did.
I'm glad you finally got it.
It
took you a moment.
Wait! That reminds me. I did it again. I gotta tell you before. I'll give you no, maybe should I give you the rules and let you have points retroactively? Or should you earn points moving forward?
Yes.
That's what I thought too. So I did it again. I haven't even told you the rules. Okay. Every time I say the word like, as though I were some sort of Scooby-Doo character, as a result of how wearing sunglasses affects my mind, you get 100 points. No, that's not how it works. That's not the rule at all. If I say that, I lose 100 points. And if either of us works the word chocolicious, I can't say it because I say chocolate. I think of this little caveman child named Chocolicious.
Chocolicious.
If you can work the word chocolicious into a sentence.
Chocolicious.
You
into a sentence.
Get 100 points, but not that sentence because I was telling you the rules.
So if I put the word chocolicious into a sentence, then I get 100 points and you lose 100 points?
But it has to make sense. No, I lose 100 points. No, anytime either one of us uses the word like as though we were some sort of Scooby-Doo character, Like where
Okay.
what I just did. No, that does count. Like where that's correct usage of the word. No, but if I say as an example, like an elephant, or like I think, because the word like doesn't go there, that doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
Like I'm scared, Scoob. Why do I talk like that when I wear sunglasses? That's why I'm trying to penalize myself so I'll stop doing it.
Okay, so just anytime you put the word like into the conversation
Where it isn't
where
correct.
it doesn't belong, you lose 100 points.
Yeah.
So am I supposed to play this game too?
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
I keep thinking up rules, but I can't do that. You can't make
that makes things a little bit more difficult because I don't like losing points.
But see, you never do that.
I feel as though I use other filler words.
Yeah, but those aren't the ones. You can say other filler words.
So it's just like I can say anything else.
Yeah,
Okay.
anything else. I almost did it.
Well,
I mean,
do you say like a lot?
Yeah, but only when we're making
Aren't you
videos.
using it as a describing word though?
That's correct usage. If you say it's like a screwdriver, because it is in fact similar to a screwdriver. But if someone says, "Hey, what's that?" and it's a screwdriver, and you say it's like a screwdriver, it's not like a screwdriver, it is a screwdriver. But I want to know if Shaggy and Scooby burned this speech malfunction into my head when I was a child, and it only manifests when I'm behaving like one of them.
Could it be Stargate?
Stargate?
Like SG-1 or whatever? Like
I never watched. I love the movie, but I haven't ever seen anything else, which is weird.
What was the Star Wars alternate? Like most people like Star Wars, or they like the other one. What's the other one?
Trek?
Yeah, Star Trek.
Wait, what about it? No, don't try to trick. You're always trying to trick me into. You want me to do a rant. I don't know why I'm eating.
No, I know it's so rude.
Yeah. Right. You should tell me a riddle. If you heard any good riddles lately.
Yeah, I got one for you. Talk for a moment more, though. You shouldn't have taken that bite yet.
I shouldn't have?
No, you should have kept talking. There's so much dead air. So I guess I'll tell a riddle now.
Why am I
do need to drink of water?
I can't stop eating. The sunglasses make the stuff look really good.
It is very. I mean, it's okay. It's a little thick, a little crispy. So a good riddle. So last week, or I guess it was a few weeks ago, we told the one about the short lady, right?
Yeah. And the T-Rex.
Alternate timeline shit. I'm on this timeline right now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to something else in a minute.
I'm on this timeline.
If I remember. Yes. Riddle. Okay. There's two angels, or an angel and a devil. You walk up to some gates,
I walk
On
up
the
to
right side.
I walk up to some gates. Wait, you're glitching. You're max headrooming. Why isn't that a verb?
You're not moving.
There you are. You weren't moving. Okay, I think we're both moving. Okay, so I walk up to a gate.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
Yes.
You
What
were
are you
telling
doing?
you were telling me a riddle.
Yes. And then you said, "Whoa, what's going on? We're having a conversation." Are you good? You see both of us right now? Okay.
Yeah.
So you walk up to some gates, right?
Yeah, I walk up to some gates. We've established that. Whoa, you're max headrooming again.
Is a person that on the other side.
Wait, what now?
Okay.
I walk up
gates.
to some gates.
There's a person or a thing standing in front of each door.
Okay.
One will always tell the truth, and one will always tell a lie. What is the one question you ask? Because you have to ask the question to both of them, the exact same question. What's the question that you ask to figure out which one is always lies and which one always tells the truth? Which one is an angel? Which one is a devil? It could be this one or it could be this one. You don't know. You just walk up to these gates. There's 2 doors. You have to ask a question.
Right.
What do you ask?
I ask, what's up?
This is a run answer.
No, I ask, what's up? Because the thing is, you can't lie. If you answer the question, what's up? Literally. Like, define up. There's no way to tell a lie because cosmically there is no universal up.
Or there is a universal up and there's a universal down. In which case, the person that lies would always point up anyways. It doesn't matter if they're a contradiction. They always have to lie.
Whichever direction they point is the truth from a certain point of view. Like we're on a round planet, which means at some point in the entire universe, based on our planet, a different point is up. Out there from all directions of the planet. So I mean, what's up? What do they answer?
Do you say what's up?
Yeah, that's how you ask
because
a question. What's up?
Or do you say define up?
But define up is a command. You said I had to ask a question. And the only way to just command define up in question form is to say what's up.
Okay, so of course that question was a little easy, right? It was easy to come up with. Now we're going to add one twist on that riddle.
Okay.
It has to be a yes or no question. They will only answer yes or they will only answer no. The one that lies, of course, is going to say whatever the question is. Let's say, where is the pizza?
That would
the one that lies is going to point, hey, it's in this door. or it's through that door, or
You didn't ask where's the pizza. You asked what's the pizza. What's a pizza? What's up? Oh, right. So it can't be. It has to be a yes or no question. The question is up down? Because
the one
once
that
again,
tells the
you
truth.
can't lie. Because by the textbook definition of the word up, it is not down. But by the universal reality of the concept of up is down. So if you said yes, you're correct. You're telling the truth. If you
Is
say
up
no, you're
down.
telling the truth. And you're also
But
lying.
you don't know if he's telling the truth or not.
Wait, how would I not? Because they're both telling the truth. Because again, everything is up. So up is up, and up is also down. So they can't like.
You don't get to know, but you need to go through a door. You need to choose a door to go through.
Okay. Oh, I thought there was just one door and two beings at a gate that I walk to. I have to ask them.
No, there's two
a
doors. You're
question.
asking a door. You have to ask the question, is up down?
Okay, is
Let's
up
just
down.
say in this world, up is down, so it's down.
Okay.
So go through this door.
Yeah.
This guy is going to tell a lie. I have to say it out loud, otherwise I can't come up with the lie.
Wait, this guy,
Which is
that
kinda
purple
bad.
duck with green hair behind your head,
Yeah.
he's gonna ask me. This guy right here. Okay. Yeah.
Is up down.
Right.
This guy is up down. That's the truth. He's going to point up. So he's going to say, go through this door. Or the question was, which door do I go through? Is kind of what you're asking. They both said go through their door. It's the right door.
Oh, okay.
But is it the right door? Is it the one that's telling the truth that you want to go through? Or do you want to possibly go through the wrong one?
Wait, why would I want to go through the wrong one?
You wouldn't know which one is telling the truth and which one is telling a lie.
Oh, well then.
So your question
Wait, but
is
what's
up
the relevance
down.
of these doors? Like, why do I care?
If you want to go through a door, that's the whole thing the riddle is for.
Oh, I missed that part.
You want to go through which door? You don't. It could be alternate. This could be a good.
You're glitching again.
This guy always be telling the truth, or this guy could always be telling the truth. To figure out which one is telling the truth and which one is telling a lie, because they're both telling you, "Hey, yeah, up is down. Come through here."
This feels like.
So what question do you ask, yes or no, to figure out which one is telling the truth and which one is telling a lie?
Oh, so I have to ask a question to figure out which one is telling the truth and which one's telling.
So that you could go through these hypothetical doors.
Right.
You know, one is a lucid dream. The other one, a cat says, is a good door.
Oh, one of those.
And yeah.
Oh, I don't.
And you might not want to go through that door. But they're tempting you. That's the cat asking you questions.
Got it.
Or always lying to you. Speaking of which, I want to get on the cons. We'll get back to the riddle later. I want to get on the topic of lucid dreams.
Wait, what was the answer to the riddle?
We'll get to that later. You need time to think that one over. So we're going to put two things on your plate. if you have a piece of paper, you might want to write it down.
I've got pizza.
Write it on the pizza with the pepperonis.
Wait, you want me to write something down? You want me to write down something about lucid dreams?
No, you don't. Nothing about lucid dreams. To think about the riddle, you might need something to remind you, because I want to get on the topic of lucid dreams.
Oh, okay.
So
that's a worthy topic.
It is. So I've recently been trying to get back into lucid dreaming. I started keeping the journal every day that I wake up and write, did not remember dream last night.
Oh, yeah.
And I say it like that because if I say didn't remember dream, I feel like subconsciously I'm rejecting it from happening. Like, I'm not putting good vibes that I will have a dream because I'm saying did not have a dream.
Right.
And if I continue writing that, am I stigmatizing that I didn't have a dream to not have a dream? So I put tonight at the end of that sentence to put an end on that. Which I feel kind of like is manifestation. Do you do any manifesting in your life? Like, is there? Do you have any techniques for manifesting? I guess is the question.
But I was just thinking, while you were talking, that this video, when I edit it, is going to be really surprising to me. Because I have no idea what we're talking about. Like,
you don't manifest?
I don't even remember the conversation. Do I manifest what? Do I manifest joy? Do I manifest strange naked people running around my backyard?
Could that be what it is? I mean, I don't know why you would manifest that.
I don't either. I mean, not on purpose.
Okay, so...
But one time... Oh, I shouldn't talk about that. Say what?
Okay, so...
So, a needle pulling thread.
You made me lose my train of thought a little bit.
A note to follow. I was talk to you later. Not you. I'm still talking to you. I stopped talking to the self I was talking to while I couldn't hear you. All right.
Oh, okay.
What were you saying?
Lucid dreams. So I've started the journal. I've started using that technique. Interesting thing happened. 3 nights in a row.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up and didn't remember any dream.
Yeah. That's
but
not.
Very early in the day, I hit one of those, like you see something or you think of something during the day and you remember that you had a dream, one of those moments.
Yeah.
And I remembered the subject matter of those 3 dreams.
Cool. And what was it?
Just from seeing something.
From what?
So one night it was... I was at work.
Wow, you're really glitchy.
And I went up in that cherry picker, and I kind of had that feeling of heights, This cherry picker goat is going to work.
Okay.
because I'm on the same. So that's probably why it's glitchy.
I think so.
I could try to
Try the what?
switch my phone.
Wait.
I could switch.
What?
How deep into this conversation are we?
Like, I was just thinking
Like,
I could like manifest you here in a chair, and then there wouldn't be the glitch.
we could.
See, you're glitching.
Are
I don't even
you
know what you're saying. I wonder how this is going
okay
to record.
with that? Uh, there and try to do some manifesting. Okay,
Yeah, I'm trying to
I will
manifest
see if it works.
you in a chair in here. Whoa, something's tickling my ear.
Can we get that any more widescreen?
Like you, you can stand over there.
Just in the little area. Okay, do some manifesting.
Yeah.
We can see if it works.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
I
to do.
do have an idea.
I do too.
It might not work, but just
Mine neither.
like, close your eyes and manifest.
How do you know my eyes are open?
Oh, it's just like I'm trusting you that your eyes are thing, you know. We'll see if it works. I'm just assuming that your eyes are closed.
We'll see. I never close my eyes with my eyes closed.
You've never tried?
Nope. Whoa.
You couldn't have manifested me with a chair. You had to.
I wanted to, but I forgot. Hey, don't set yourself on fire.
Yeah, we'll move that over a little bit. Get that right in the middle.
I can manifest things.
I guess so. I mean,
Like, we didn't even plan that.
next time, just do the chair as well. I mean, I was
Seriously,
sitting in a
didn't.
comfy one.
Me too.
Well,
Don't give me COVID. You just breathed on me. I'm gonna die now.
well, it happens. Sadly,
This is weird.
it is.
Like, it feels like
You're too close.
you never, like, it just is strange that we're on the same screen. That's how long I've been in quarantine. Like, COVID isolation. Like, this is. Where's my hand? There it is. Okay. Wait, see, you're far away. It's an optical illusion.
It makes me look really small. Though.
Yeah, it's like Hobbit magic. You're a Hobbit, and I'm Gandalf. Gandalf,
I think you might need to scoot closer, though.
the cool.
Yeah, you need to be a little bit bigger.
Like,
Yeah, that's better. I can kind of see the reflection of the screen in your glasses.
yeah.
I can't quite watch it though. It's a little too small to watch.
You ever
Okay, so
just feel
lucid
like
dreams
dancing?
is what we were talking about
Yeah, I was
before
there.
the whole manifestation thing.
Oh,
came
right,
up.
back when you were at that other place.
Yeah. So I had 3
How did you
separate remembrances on different days
Uh-huh.
that made me remember my dream that I initially didn't remember.
This is
So-
a chocolicious subject.
Very.
It's so weird seeing it in front of me and then seeing it in front of me. I'm sorry, I don't do...
I don't see you except right there.
I don't do videos with other people. This is very new to me. I mean, you're tickling my face there.
You're so tiny. In real life, I'm like, ow! Like, how did they invent a camera where two people can like touch each other? This is like
super close.
This is like
okay. So I think
I was gonna describe something.
I think this is
Those
different.
don't count.
I think this is different though. So I believe that typically with a video camera, because this is still the Zoom call. I mean, I don't know why you didn't stop the Zoom call and
about your beliefs.
Bring me into life better. I'm still this digitized thing.
Because I'm a jerk. And plus, it gives me power over you because I can delete you. I can say, computer end program.
But can you?
All of this disappears. All of you disappear. It's like Thanos.
But I'll still be over there. I mean, I'm still...
blurry.
I still have a body over there. I am just out of body at the moment.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So like an OBE.
So you're a ghost.
Yeah. I guess. I mean...
like Ralphie.
Thank you, for
Ralphie,
bringing up Ralphie.
Ralphie the stupid ghost.
Okay, but...
what about it? What?
So what do you think it means that I had 3 recurring remembrances? Like, I feel like that doesn't really happen very often to many people, I would assume.
Yeah.
Like, to remember the subject matter. I mean, sometimes you might you see something and you remember, hey, I did have a dream. I don't know what happened or anything about that dream. I just know I had one.
Yeah.
Like it struck almost a deja vu, but not quite a deja vu.
Yeah.
What do you think it means to have 3 separate of those?
Like back to back?
Yes. On 3 consecutive days, I remembered something about a dream, specifically the subject matter. So
did you tell me what the subject matter was?
I haven't gotten to those yet. We did the manifestation and you brought me here.
Oh, right. And you wanted me to tell you what it means that you remembered 3, but
yeah.
Subject matters, but without telling me what the subject matters are.
I'm about to tell you what the subject matter is.
So do you want me to wait to answer the question or to answer it now?
Wait. And then you can answer all of the questions if you want, or you can not. I just like to hear your opinion on dreams.
Yeah, me too.
Because I like how your mind comes up with a meaning for it.
Yeah. Normally.
Because there's been many things that we've had conversations about before.
Sunglassy conditions. Yeah.
That it made me think some things. And you're pretty good at it.
It's always good to think.
The first one that I remembered the subject matter of is being on a skyscraper. And at the top of this skyscraper is just a couch room, basically. It is the entire floor, but the floor is
the
size of a living room.
The entire floor, which is the size of a living room, is a couch.
It has a couch in it, and that's about it.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a door at the end to open up into another room, and then stairs. That's all that there is. So somehow my mind put me in the other room, walking from whatever is going on there to walking into the living room.
Yeah.
In my steps making the building sway.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, what do you do when you have the swaying feeling, or, you've spun around 100 times and the world is rotating? You lay down.
Right.
So I felt very nauseous and went down the stairs, and I was perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first dream that I remembered, from not remembering a dream whenever I woke up,
Yeah.
but while doing something else during the day. Because
Okay.
it's like it's put there for a reason. What do you think that reason would be? Or do you think it's just a coincidence?
Like, okay. Dang it. Um. So you went from the room that had nothing but a couch into a living room. That's where I kind of lost the thread. But then the building was wobbly every time you took a step.
Yes. I went from one room to another.
Okay, that's what I was asking. But the room you started in just had a couch.
The room that I walked into was like a living room with, whenever I think of a living room, I think of carpeted.
The room you walked into, you started out in a nondescript room and walked into the room with just a couch.
Yes.
Okay.
It looked like a living room.
With a couch.
With a
Got
couch.
it.
I
Okay.
laid down on the floor because I felt woozy from the building moving with every step.
Yeah. Okay.
So after feeling woozy,
I think you told that story backwards. You laid down on the floor.
After being woozy for a little while, I walked down the stairs.
Right.
Just one floor.
I thought there were stairs.
But I felt 10 million times better. It wasn't.
Okay, so you think in your life, it sounds like, it could be symbolic of feeling like you've bitten off more than you can chew. Like you're up really high and that's unstable, and the nothing but a couch could represent that there's not much there. Like, you've gone someplace and not gotten anything in return, and it's an unstable place, but it's high. It's like you're trying to ascend in life in some area, like ambitions wise. I don't know. Does that, if I had that dream, that's how I would interpret it, but it's not my dream, it's yours. It has to be something that's going on in your life.
The only thing that I can think of is part of the reason why I've completely not even put any thought into what I would do for YouTube is because I wanted to start selling those water tornadoes in fire vortexes.
Yes.
But it is a lot to bite off to chew.
Okay.
It's
okay. Yeah, that does fit.
So I need a 3D printer.
Yeah. Oh, echo.
But 3D printers are expensive.
Yes.
And something that I don't know how much use I would get out of it, because I did have a quadcopter.
Yeah.
I'm not great at flying it.
Yet.
I'm great at
yet.
Yes, okay. I'm not great at flying it yet.
Good job. Good boy. Good boy.
No, probably not going to do that. I could 3D print stuff, but I only have one idea of something that I need 3D printed. But it's for the water tornado at the moment.
Oh, I thought it would maybe be like an action figure of yourself.
No. Maybe one day.
That's what I would do. I'd do like a whole line of action figures based on
do that
my
for
life.
You.
That would be rad. Whoa.
You can start appearing as an action figure in your videos.
Yes,
if you really
like
want to.
stop motion, animation with the action figures.
I
And
feel like that's a lot of work. You can do that if you would like. I'm gonna not do that.
I should do a stop motion soap opera on here that's just over the top,
Okay.
ridiculous, insane, and just borderline pornographic, but starring my action figure collection. And I
Okay,
can make little sets out of cardboard.
If people want this, please post some comments. If I know anything, there is about 200 boxes of action figures in the other room.
You're like lowballing it. It's not. There's more. There's more. There's at least 300.
Okay.
Last
just
last
boxes,
I counted. And then like under there.
This entire desk is filled with action figures. See, please comment if you want to see that. This guy will buy an action figure. From my understanding, buy an action figure, take it out once.
Oh yeah, and then put them in these little Ziploc boxes and label them and alphabetize them. Haven't done that with Crystal Skeletor, clear see-through Skeletor yet. They're just sitting there. But I mean, yeah, I could make a little erotic soap opera, like starring Prince Adam and Skeletor. But they wouldn't be Prince Adam and Skeletor. They'd be, because Prince Adam and Skeletor would be the actors playing different characters. Hey, yeah, yeah. What's
okay,
going
that's enough
on? For now. Right, anyway.
If you want to see that,
Back to you, Hobbit Nick.
So if you want to see that, just let us know. If you never want to see anything like that ever again,
Like,
we can make those disappear.
it could be a 13-episode extravaganza. It would be the most epic,
Sounds.
over-the-top soap opera since Knots Landing,
It sounds a lot
which was
like.
rad.
It sounds a lot like the Star Wars Christmas special.
It would be so much worse. It would be awesome.
See, I want to disagree. But I don't think I can disagree with that.
And the soap opera
see,
would be called Plastic Passions.
But see, I love I thoroughly enjoy the Star Wars holiday special. I will watch that by myself.
I can't watch it by myself. I have to watch it with someone who hasn't seen it before, because then I can watch them and be entertained by something.
Now, I can't watch it all at once. Like, I can't sit down and make it a movie.
Right, it's like taking a heroic dose of
3 to 5 minute
shrooms
clips
to watch it.
anywhere I click. It doesn't matter if it's the front or the end. I will click somewhere, watch about 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And be thoroughly entertained.
Stir, whip, 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 stir. Everything in my house is clear, even Skeletor. Continue.
So I have that downloaded for my own viewing pleasure. It's not a great video quality.
Twisted. Like, I am one of the biggest Star Wars nerds on Earth, and I can't watch that for entertainment directly. After the first time was special. But
so
after
now why do you
that,
watch it?
because it entertains me to share it with others. It's not me just watching it. Because I've tried, mind you. I have tried. Just like I've tried to watch THX 1138 like so many times, I always stop.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it was George Lucas's first big studio film. It was this messed up sci-fi thing in where the future, like everybody's got kind of like numbers. Like the main character is named THX-1138. And he's like, it's like this super controlled society. And as I recall, they controlled like sex. Like you couldn't have unauthorized sex. Maybe I'm just remembering it weird. And then like, dang it, did it again. The THX 1138 is trying to like, there's some weird like Jesus thing on a wall. I don't know. He's trying to get out of this society.
Minus 100.
Dang it. All right. So what were we talking about before?
Okay, so you kind of answered that question. I can see where that dream might have been leading me that I just didn't remember.
Oh yeah, that's what.
But it's interesting that something in the day made me remember, right?
Right.
So, do you think it's a coincidence?
No.
That I remember that dream?
Wait. Yes.
Because
no.
If it's a coincidence, it might happen once or twice.
Like, no, I don't think it's a coincidence, but I like don't think, like, here's what I think. Like, I think there's a reason that it happened. And I think it's because, like, because when did it happen? Just out of nowhere, you weren't thinking about it at all, right? You just suddenly remembered?
Yes, it was, I know that it was a dream.
But, like, you had been trying to remember, right?
Yes.
But then when you did remember, you weren't trying, right? You just kind of had let your brain do its thing. Like, that's how dreams manifest in the first place, is through your subconscious. It's like a lot of what goes into your dreams comes from input you haven't processed throughout the day, or that you haven't processed enough. Like if an emotional thing happens to you when you go to sleep, you continue to process it. But if nothing major happened, you process all the little minutiae that you missed. So what I'm saying is that you were trying to force that to the conscious level again when it had processed while you were asleep in your subconscious, and it was still locked there in your subconscious. So when you're forcing it, you're not in your subconscious, right? But when you started thinking about other things, that whole issue recessed to your subconscious, where your subconscious is processing that and the fact that you've been trying to remember it, and your subconscious then pushes it right back up.
That's
what
again, deja vu is, though, right?
Is it? I don't know what deja vu is. I read something about it a long time ago, but I don't remember.
So what I was told, I'm not sure if it's true, but that's interesting. It's an interesting thought. Man.
What time did we start?
I think it was 4:30. It's already 5:30.
I thought we started at 3:30, and I was like, dang, have we been doing this for 2 hours? It feels like we just started.
We've been doing this for an hour.
You're so tiny. It feels like we
only
started. Let's go another half hour. How do we only what?
See, that conversation made me lose the train.
Yeah, because you were talking about how you remembered those 3 things.
Okay, so
that's what I
trying to remember subconscious, deja vu. What I was told deja vu is, so you have 2 neural pathways through your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, they line up in a particular way. This guy tells you first, and then the input comes in milliseconds after, or nanoseconds something so tiny we don't recognize.
Oh yeah.
That you remember everything's a specific way. Whenever you get deja vu, instead of this guy that always gets there first, this guy got there first, and then this one hit. So you remember seeing this one because this guy that you normally see hit first, you see it twice.
Oh no, baggage. I mean, look at you and your little teeny hands. But yeah, okay, that makes sense.
But I don't know how that would pertain to remembering stuff. So I think you were on a better track earlier. Okay, so let's get to the second dream.
Right, because you had 3.
This one, I'm not exactly sure which order they came in. I wrote them down, but I don't have my notebook.
Right.
I think it was I was putting on a pair of work gloves, and that's all I remember from the dream.
That's it? You don't remember where you were?
When I remember that,
Like, no, where you were in the dream? Like, what was the surroundings? What were the surroundings?
I got nothing.
Just you putting on gloves.
Me putting on my work gloves.
That's the whole dream?
That's the only thing I remember of it. I
wonder-
wasn't even looking at my
So-
work gloves, or like I haven't been using work gloves in the past few months, partially because of COVID. The other part of it is I've been using the latex gloves
Yeah.
because it's easier for me to go through my paperwork with those, and my hands are
Your hands are, it's hard to go through
my hands are really dry because I work in a warehouse and it's cold.
Got it.
Which is always fun. Would recommend. Don't like being a supervisor of my area, but not being my own, like. Anyways.
How
let's
come
not
those
talk
guys in
about
the
work.
back never say anything?
They're busy contemplating.
They're listening. Those are our listeners.
One of those
our
guys.
viewers, they're both looking up at the YouTube channel,
One of our guys.
wondering why they're doing it.
Probably always tells the truth. And one of them probably always lies. Which one do you think does which? Okay, so at the end of today,
at the end of
this video, we are going to know which one is which by asking them one question, yes or no.
These guys here.
Yes, to figure out
which one is lying and which one is telling the truth. Then we have to go through doors.
Yeah, they'll open up some doors.
That would be cool to see.
Anyways, so that was the second dream I remembered. I hadn't been wearing work gloves recently. I might have seen a glove, but it wasn't at the time that I remembered the dream. Got anything for that?
I mean, but you put on work gloves every day, right?
No.
No? Oh. Maybe that's me. Right. But, no.
Hold on, you put on work gloves to write every day?
Some scenes are tough. Like, you know. It's not easy to write.
Let's just take this down from there. We don't need that right now.
That's better.
No, I know what you mean. Figuratively, your job right now is writing.
Wait.
But that pertains to your life.
I know, that's why it's like, I thought everybody wore work gloves every day. Okay, so.
I mean, that too, I guess.
Got it. But it could, like, okay, so you only wear work gloves under certain conditions? Or you don't wear work gloves at all?
Not recently.
But you
Because I remember they were the work gloves, not the rubber gloves.
Well, then what is your association with work gloves? I'm sure you've told me.
Pulling, picking.
So just like yard
the
work?
entirety of my warehouse job.
Oh, so you do wear work gloves.
I have.
Okay, so you associate it with work. But you do
But I've also
associate it
done
with
yard
harder
work
work,
with them.
work you don't want to do?
I use those same gloves to do yard work as well. I
Right.
don't do
And
much yard work.
How do you feel about yard work? How do you feel about the things you do in work gloves at work?
That's a little bit harder. It's a lot of stress, I guess. Even though, I mean, I don't really get stressed.
I should look at you here because it's just...
So maybe it's processing stress because I typically don't feel stressed during the day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very laid back most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's the subconscious thinking about putting more work on, possibly.
Yeah.
If you combine it with the first one, with pushing myself to new heights, it metaphorically or physically. Okay, so what does the third dream, do you think? How do you think that fits into it? Because it was on separate nights, 3 nights back to back.
You haven't told me the third dream.
Yes, I'm working on getting to that.
Okay.
So the third...
Wait. I have the power. They're done. Okay, now tell me the third dream.
Okay, the third dream. So this one, I really have no idea how it fits in. So the dream, what I remember is a cop pulling up behind me, flicking on his lights, changing lanes with me, like, you know, he starts to get over.
Yeah.
And then he speeds by.
So it's like you think, crap, I'm about to get pulled over, and then he goes?
Yeah. So have you ever seen
that
the
heart
movie?
Attack moment.
The only thing I can like relate it to. Have you ever seen the movie? What's it called? Super Troopers.
With the bugs?
No, with the cops. I'm pretty sure it's called Super Troopers, or something like that. I might think of the name later.
I don't know what I'm thinking of.
It's a scene in the movies. Something similar to that happens. The cop starts to pull them over, gets onto the shoulder. When they turn their head, the cop car speeds by. But not as dramatic in my dream. Like, he changed lanes with me to it looked like he was pulling me over, because why would he change lanes with me and then speed by?
Wait. It's getting dark. I think I should turn on that light.
Okay, well, we
Unless
can try.
you want to, like, can we? I can see me. Maybe we don't have to.
I mean, I could see me.
Yeah, I could. Whoa! I'm not ready for this.
Is that too bright?
I
That
don't
might
know.
bring me into reality, like, for real, though.
This is like...
I'm glad you have this smart house.
The whole... Is it a smart house?
Yes,
I don't know. I tried to get it to do math and it can't. I don't think it's that smart.
If you say okay and then tell it something to do, it might just turn off the lights, you know.
Okay, house. Turn off the lights. Wow, no, it's really dark.
Okay.
Now it's normal again.
So it lightens up. Do you like it better like that or the other way?
I don't know. Either way is good.
Well, let's
Which
just
way do
stick
you
with
want?
this one. This one I feel like is better, even though it's starting to get a little dark. If it gets too dark, we'll turn it on.
Yeah, because I'm just gonna get another surprise in editing this.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, this is unusably dark. The whole thing. But I mean, right now, even though my right hand is peculiar,
I don't think
right
it's that
now
dark.
we can see. I think at least while we're making it.
Yeah, I think that you'll be fine. I just went back and reviewed the video real quick, and it seems fine. If it gets much darker, we can turn the light on. Unless you want me to do it now.
Oh no, I don't care.
Now I can.
We're good. Now, what were you saying?
The
third dream about
third
the
dream
cop.
was about the cop.
So again, all right. So work gloves, we could say, are a stabilizing thing, correct? Like they stabilize your grip.
Sure.
Okay. And the first dream is about being someplace unstable and uncertain, and then getting to more comfortable, sturdy ground. The third dream is about the same thing, where you're in an unstable and comfortable, I don't know what's going to happen, it looks like I'm going to get pulled over position, and then you get to a better place, more where you're more confident that you're not going to get in trouble because the police officer already passed you up. So it sounds like they could all tie together in that the work gloves just represent you're getting into work gloves. You're going from a less stable position to do a job and getting into a more stable position. You're doing the same thing in all three dreams.
In several ways, investing is one.
Okay.
So I do have started using an app, but I'm not gonna sell y'all on anything. That's not why I'm here.
Wait, what? An app? You're on Tinder? I thought you were married.
I am married. I thought about making an app at once, but that's a lot of work. I don't know how programmers do it. Kudos to y'all.
Yeah, definitely.
So I can see how those pertain in ways.
Yeah. It makes sense.
I feel like it's a strange way to go about it, though. Like, I don't know.
Awesome.
It's
you did
deep.
It too.
Okay.
You did a Scooby-Doo like.
I don't do that very often.
I know, it's these shades.
It's too much thinking.
These
I'm gonna have to watch this back. So, have you been working on your astral projections or like doing lucid dreaming? Because I feel like those two tie into each other.
If I could astral project, I would just go to the library and read while I was asleep and wake up with so much knowledge. No, I haven't really there have been some moments recently where I had to do the test to see if I'm lucid dreaming, where I'm try to breathe in, and if you can breathe in, you're asleep. When you pinch your nose closed and your mouth is closed.
I don't know how you do that in your daily life, that your life is so strange that you have to test. Because if I'm just thinking like that during the day while I'm conscious, I'm still probably not gonna do it. The only reason I'm doing it is to get it to be second nature, so that I do it unconsciously.
No, I do it whenever something seems a little off. Whenever something seems a little strange, whenever something just doesn't make sense, where I'm trying to figure it out. Yesterday I was trying to do stuff with the microphones to record a story, and no, it just didn't make sense that it was different on different things, and it just didn't make sense. So I did the test, like something like that, or like if you see just something quirky, like
Yeah.
something not operating the way that it should in everyday life, and then I do it. Like when you hang out with Rolf, or
yeah. I mean, anytime I hang out
or
with you,
Available
I
Nick,
end up
or
doing it a
me,
couple times.
or anyone we mutually know. You're like, is this real? And like whenever we go biking, I have to test.
Do y'all want to go on a bike ride?
Weird man.
I mean, we might be able to figure out a way to do a bike ride sometime in the future.
I think there'd be too much wind.
I think there's a way around it.
I mean, there's too much wind in here. We're not even like moving. Sort of, we are. My head's moving like Stevie Wonder.
I feel like anytime I do a podcast or whatever this is.
Don't say that. No copyright. Wait, what?
No, the podcast isn't copyrighted.
Oh, I was talking to that guy.
Oh.
This guy here.
You're copyrighted?
No. I mean, not yet. I should copyright myself.
Then nobody could be you.
I could, though.
Not even you could be you.
I'd own me.
But
I'd own the copyright.
But would you use you?
I don't know. I might rent me out. I need
birthday parties, Hanukkah.
Yeah, like a birthday parties, Hanukkah, OnlyFans.
No, that's free, dog.
Can you see if there's like a clown that has that on their like card or on their website? Birthday parties, Hanukkah, and OnlyFans. Sorry, I'm good.
Okay, so you said that you have had astral projection once.
No, I suspect I did.
Would you like to tell it or not? That's up to you. That's yours. I don't want to push you into anything.
Oh no, it wasn't that big a deal. Like it was just because I was really, really, really sick when I was a kid. Like when I stayed home from school and I had a really bad fever, and I don't remember ever being so sick as a child. And it was just for like a day. I don't even know what it was, but like I was asleep on the couch. Did it again. Lost 100 points.
What are you at now?
I can't keep up. I mean,
wait.
The computer will keep up. The video magic. The special effects.
Wait, what was the word we were supposed to say to get the 100 in the conversation? Chocolicious? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Chocolicious, correct?
Correct.
Oh, okay. I just want to say it one more time in this sentence to make sure. Okay.
Okay. Do it.
Is this candle Chocolicious flavored?
No.
Okay.
Chocolicious is more like
a smell?
A state of being.
Okay.
It's like, wow, look at that chocolicious elephant.
It's like, wow.
He's totally, yeah, dang it. Scooby-Doo.
You're welcome.
Like, okay. Zoink, Scoob.
Do you have some Scooby and Shaggy
I got Scooby and
action
Shaggy
figures?
Nothing. I did see a Mystery Machines Hot Wheel, though, and I was sorely tempted. But I didn't get it.
Well, that's
I got the Skeletor Hot Wheel instead.
No, leave it.
Oh, fine. It's cool.
Next video that you start your drama series.
Oh, and on Plastic Passions, when I cut to like them driving somewhere, I can use little He-Man Hot Wheels. It's gonna be cool. Only, okay. How about if I get to 1,000 1,000 likes.
Okay.
Then I will make that. No, 1,000 subscriptions. Then I've got like
15.
15. Then I have to do Plastic Passions. But then that's gonna keep people. That's gonna keep people from like subscribing forever. And like my whole intent is to like ruin myself
Put a
on here.
timeline on it.
So
okay.
in the next 5 minutes, if I get 1,000 subscribers in the next 5 minutes, I will do a soap opera on here.
Keep in mind.
Plastic Passions.
I want you all
Starring
to keep in
He-Man
mind,
and
okay?
company.
Set your alarms for this video so that we can get the 1,000 subscriptions
In
in 5 minutes. We can do this together.
I mean, not really.
Okay.
Not together. I mean, there's like at least, dang it, at least 14 people out there who can't help because they already subscribed.
And aren't they?
No, but they did already help. Never mind. They make it a shorter journey to 1,000.
Even if they aren't belled, they still count. Like they don't see the video immediately.
I never bell anything. I just go to my subscriptions anyway, and it shows me everything.
Well,
I can't subscribe to myself. I tried because I wanted to see if I can what it looked like when I come up in the list of subscriptions, but like I wanted to see what people see. That's why I wanted to subscribe to myself just to see.
I can show you that.
Okay.
But we'll do that off camera.
All right.
That's
something personal. Whoa.
Okay. What?
What was that?
I don't know. It was some glitch.
You're a glitch.
Sometimes. I mean, I feel like I'm really here. Like, I bet I could start, moving stuff around. Like, we can both move these action figures.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of weird. Okay, so have you told us a story about how you have astral projected? Oh, no, you didn't tell us the story.
I didn't get there. What interrupted me?
What messing with those dang things.
Look, it helps
passion.
It helps me
out for a while.
It helps me to concentrate on my story. So, like,
what did you just do?
Well, I broke it out. Now, see. So I thought I might have astral project. Oh, his little pants fell off. Oh, dang, they're see-through. All right. I can't find them in the dark. I'll find them later. So, like...
Okay, we're going to turn this on just for safe measure.
Whoa!
We're going to be blinded. Sorry, everybody. Like, it needed to happen.
Who's going blind?
The viewers.
So, like, I was really sick, right? And dang it. That's why I got off topic.
Yeah.
Because I did that. And look, they had a child. It's got little clear Skeletor feet. It's a baby. Okay, so I had this experience. Like, it was maybe my first lucid dream, or it was maybe... No, because I didn't know I was dreaming. Maybe it was, because I thought... No, I didn't. I'm mixing two things up. Okay.
Yeah, you're busy playing.
It helps me concentrate.
No, it doesn't. It's making you concentrate on other things.
They had They had twins. These are the twins. They had kids. And their kids became bitter enemies. The end. Okay. That was a pilot episode.
Okay.
Okay, so moving on to moving back to what I was supposed to be talking about.
Your astral projection.
Right. My maybe suspected
astral
as a kid that's what happened. Like I was just floating around and I was weird. This is weird. And I just kind of went around. I went to my school that I was staying home from and I watched people and I'm like, wait, I haven't finished that sentence yet.
Nope.
I'm like a ghost that no one can see. Makes it correct. And I don't know. I try to do some vandalism.
Just because no one could see you, you tried to vandalize something.
Yeah. And an ill-behaved child, I went forward with my intentions of vandalizing and instantly woke up on the couch like I was abusing a privilege or something.
Huh.
It was weird. At least that's what's coming to mind.
Haven't you had
No.
something else with that, like similar to that with your lucid dreaming, which is why you kind
Probably.
of stopped and don't have them very often?
Yeah, like why do I do that? Okay. It's only when I'm wearing sunglasses, I swear. Except, like, remember you read that chapter of The Composer, which again is another book that hopefully will come out this year.
Did you
That I
hear
wrote
anything
wearing
back?
sunglasses because the characters were wearing sunglasses and I wanted it to be accurate. And y'all pointed out how the protagonist, he was overusing the word like while wearing sunglasses.
Okay.
Like, but that wasn't deliberate. Anyway, but lucid dreaming. Wait, what?
Okay, that was a nice little tangent there.
A stairway to nowhere.
Which we're gonna have to backtrack in just a moment.
Have to.
So
rigid.
you only had the astral projection once.
Yeah, I think.
You didn't, and then you might have possibly stopped it because you thought of vandalizing.
Yeah.
You've also had similar type thing with your lucid dreaming, right?
Yeah.
And that was just because of part of yourself, or you just got rid of yourself, part of yourself? I don't know.
Oh, you mean when I killed the cat?
Yeah, the cat.
I killed my spirit animal. Haven't seen him since. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Something like astral projection. No, okay.
Do you think you stopped yourself?
I know what you're talking about, but it's like there's so much like backstory about this cat. But
okay, tell us a little bit about the cat.
Like lucid dreaming and shit. Like this is like a whole episode on itself to talk about this. But because I mean, I'll just pick a little nugget and not try to add another hour to this thing. But so little nugget, like I can lucid dream, like where I am dreaming and figure out that I'm dreaming and just enjoy the dream. And I have a habit of like trying to take control. I can't remember if I told this story in the last episode.
You didn't tell anything about any of your dreams, if I remember correctly. The only person that told dreams was Amanda.
Okay.
And I don't think she actually told dreams. She told her hypno.
Oh yeah, her hypnotherapy stuff,
which I've never done anything, never been hypnotized that I know of.
That you know of, and yet here you are.
However that works, you know.
But okay, so I figured out how to figure out when I'm in a dream, and it's like we were talking about a minute ago. If something seems off, I do the see if, and if I can breathe through my nose, then I know I'm dreaming. And it used to be I could barely breathe through my nose, and I'm like, no, this isn't a dream. This is too. But then I realize it's a dream when I wake up.
Yeah.
So I've now remembered, even if you can just barely breathe through your nose, it's a dream. Like,
you can
because
do a
you
real
shouldn't
quick
be able
check. I mean, it literally takes a second.
Yeah, but usually I try to then take control of the dream, and I wonder if that's. I don't know, because this cat would always show up, this little black cat, and he would try to lead me astray, like lead me somewhere I didn't want to go or get me in trouble, but only in my lucid dreams.
I think you told me a story once about him leading you to either this guy's door.
Yeah, that's what
or
I'm
this
getting
guy's
to, but I
door.
have to give the backstory. That's
Yeah.
because now that's how I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Because it was a lucid dream, but it was interesting. So there's this cat who's kind of my like enemy, my frenemy in the dream world, and I'm always doing stuff to get rid of him, like opening up. Like this, okay, no, I gotta tell you, this happened later.
Door,
this happened later.
And putting him in and then closing the door.
No.
Or did you take out the elephant first?
No,
and then put the cat in?
Because I know it's a dream. It's way more Looney Tunes than that. But like, I mean, just I'll destroy this cat just to get him out of my way by just telling things to appear. Because when it's just as real as this. Except you have godlike powers. That's what a lucid dream is to me. It was.
Yeah.
And so anyway, this cat's always trying to get me away from the answers I'm looking for, because I always am asking questions and trying to analyze the dream characters. Like, I'm just like, what do you symbolize? I mean, if I go into the whole history of lucid dreaming, that's mostly what I do. And just try to figure out the symbolism, but also take control. And I'm like, well, I'm going to fly now, or I'm going to drop an anvil out of the sky on this cat now, and that kind of thing. I'm going to just make the cat fly to another continent. But he'd always try to get me away from whatever secret I was looking for, whatever answer I was trying to get. Like, when I was trying to go in a direction, like, there was the cat. And so longer video, I'll tell you more about the cat, but that's the basic relationship. And so this one dream, the cat, I'm trying to remember the details. He, like all of them, like what they were called, I remember. So he leads me through this portal to, like, he says, you have to come over here. You have to, because he's always like trying to convince me that he's helping me. So I don't recall exactly what it was he found out I was trying to get to, but he was leading me there. And so I go through this portal, or not, it's up to these 3 like portals, and like the cat's telling me to go through one of them, and these dudes, like these Greek god sort of things, show up over it and announce themselves as the lords of eternity. And they point out the cat's trying to get you to go to hell. And they told me not to listen to the cat. And then, that was about the most mad I got at that cat. And I was always getting mad at that cat. So, Looney Tunes style, I just made a big hole open under him, and he fell through, because he could talk too, and it was freaky. because he talked like a cat, like with a cat voice. It was freaky and weird, but yeah. So then I close the hole. There you go. And I'm like, he'll come back. He always does. I think I might have killed him. And I feel kind of guilty about it. Because I don't know what I'm messing with in there. But then, like the one time I didn't try to control a lucid dream, this is a story I couldn't remember. I told someone this story recently. I showed up in a room with no walls and no windows. Did I not tell you this?
No walls,
Maybe
no windows.
I think I
I've
told
heard
your
that one.
wife. That's why I think I told you this story. Okay, so
I mean, I know we're together most of the time, but like
no, but like
we
last
aren't
Monday,
the same person.
she came over to go right. You just put a bow in your hair. You're Mrs. Nick, like Miss Pac-Man. No, she was over to go over some calendar stuff. And
Okay, yeah, I heard a little bit about that.
Yeah. Because I told her about the weird dream that I told Amanda about in the last episode of this. But so I show up in a room with no windows and no doors, and I'm like, how did I even get in here? And I'm like, oh. Like, okay, I'm in a dream. That means I can do anything. I'm in this empty room with no walls and no windows. This is opportunity. But then I remembered, I'm like, no, you wanted to see what happens if instead of trying to take control of the dream world and be its god, you just go along for the ride, fully aware that it's a dream. And instead of badgering the characters you meet into telling you their meaning, perhaps they'll just come through loud and clear by just going with the experience your subconscious is trying to give you. So I'm like, okay, that's what I'm going to do.
I have
Another
heard
100
this
points.
story, but it wasn't recently. This was This was on one of our bike rides. This is the kind of stuff that happens during bike rides.
Right. So I'm so I sit down in the room and I just say, okay, dream, show me what you want me to see. And a door appears on the wall that I didn't even force there. So then I stood up and I'm like, okay, this is going great. I go through the door to see what the dream wants me to see. And it's a vampire orgy. And some vampire came up to me. There's all these vampires banging on the stairs, on the floor, up against the walls. It's all like the room's all red. Like the lighting is all red, and someone came up and is like, hey,
have a writer's brain.
The boss wants to see you upstairs. And I'm like, okay. And I'm going up the stairs and vampires are banging. I'm like, this is what you wanted me to see? And then I woke up. Like, I find my dream mind has a sense of humor and likes to mess with me when I ask questions. Like the first time I did that, went to interview one of my dream manifestation characters. I said, God, how did that conversation go? Like I told him I knew he was a dream and I was wanting to know what he symbolized. That's what I said. I said, so what do you represent? And he said, I don't know. What do you think? And I said, oh, you're funny. Because he's me. He's my subconscious manifesting something. So my subconscious is a smart ass is what I'm trying to say. It's like, show me what you want to see. Okay. Vampire orgy coming right up.
So my lucid dream experience was not like that at all.
Okay. What was yours?
I've had two. don't really remember what happened in the second one. I don't think I really did anything. And then I forgot that I was dreaming or I woke up. The first one, I tried to fly. I was on a bike ride. And
Right?
I
Like that
did a
ET
reality
kid.
check because that's what we do on bike rides. I didn't even put it together.
Yes.
That's why it happened. So I was on a bike ride, woke up, and I was going down a hill.
Yeah.
And I decided, I can fly. Why not just jump off that bike? So I ran it into some building and jumped off and floated for a second, then woke up.
That sounds like something that would happen to me in real life.
Well, yeah. Anyways, how long have we been doing this now? We might just turn it into 2 episodes. You might need to turn it
I don't
into 2
know.
episodes.
I think because then we'd have to go a
How much
lot.
longer?
Yeah, I think we gotta call this off. This was a good episode though.
There's
Like,
so
we
much
can-
more to unpack, though.
I know, like, okay, so we can come back. We
Okay.
can come back to. We could do a whole like. We're just gonna talk about lucid dreaming. And
Okay.
in the next one I do with you, and then we can try to lucid dream.
While on the podcast?
No, like
While on
between-
video? Okay.
between now and then. We can
Okay.
try to
Okay.
like, because I haven't been trying like doing the test very much during the day, but because that's how I got to where I was doing it more regularly was I would do this just throughout the day, like for no apparent reason. Not something didn't have to strike me odd. I just do this because sometimes you're dreaming and nothing strikes you as odd, even if.
I have a few other questions I want to ask, but let's go ahead and start wrapping this one up.
Good idea.
But we still have the riddle that we talked about earlier. With
Oh
the
wait,
two-
right. What
two
was
people. What's
the
the
answer?
question you ask?
to find out which one is a liar? But don't they have to tell me something
They'll tell you yes or no.
about what?
You can ask them anything,
Okay.
but you want to know which one is the liar and which one is telling the truth.
I don't know, man. They both look honest as hell. Like they look like they've had a hard day's work, and they're just like, oh, this angel crap, man. And they're like, yeah, this life's hard
Okay.
with our teeny little wings, and like we're 1,000,000,000 years old, and we still look like babies.
And they're waiting
We're
for
saying-
you to ask them this one
Right.
question.
And that's why it's hard to like tell from looking at them, is what I'm saying. They just both look like such honest souls. And I mean, that's me as an angel. Probably this one, and that's like water in a brown bottle. Oh, right. And that's you. So these two, one of them's a liar.
No. I think you got that a little mixed up. Neither of us are lying here. One of these angels, not us, are lying. What question did you ask?
Okay. The question
Yes
I
or no
asked
question. To figure
is,
out which
do
one is lying.
you electric I don't even know what that is. Okay. Question. Answers. They say.
I can give you a question that won't work.
Like,
Are
is
you
this a
telling the
toaster?
truth? Are you telling the truth? If I ask the guy that's telling the truth, he's going to say, yeah. If I ask the guy that lies, he's going to say, yeah. Go
Right.
through my little door. Is this an electric toaster?
Hey, I was gonna ask that one.
You already
Did I?
did.
Oh, I thought that just happened in my head. Like I was imagining this crazy stuff with action figures earlier. Good thing I didn't do that out loud.
I guess that question would work.
Wait, which question? Is this an electric
Is this
toaster?
an electric toaster?
Because if it is, one will say yes. If it's not, one will say no. And the one who said yes is clearly lying.
It's an objective truth. The question has to be anything objective truth. So
like is up down.
Instead of asking what or who is telling the truth, any of those types of questions, you have to go to, did the Cowboys play in the Super Bowl this year? They did, didn't they?
No.
One is going to lie, one is going to tell the truth.
Yeah. Wait, so that's the riddle? It has to be a question of an objective truth?
Yes, you have to ask a yes or no question of an objective truth.
Okay, got it.
You made it seem simple, but I'm sure you were thinking about it the entire conversation.
Well, yeah, because they both look so honest. Wait, did we ask them which one answered what?
We don't know.
They're thinking about it.
They're a little shy. So they'll tell you the answer to your question once this turns off.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't look that shy to me. They look like troubled poets.
They'll tell you in your dreams.
Ooh, wouldn't it be cool? Oh, I met my guardian angel in a lucid dream, and he looked like a paper, like not paper mache. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, right. That's another story for another time. But that's another story. That's what they say in one of my favorite books. Like every 5 minutes, they go off on a tangent about a character. It's the never-ending story, and it has so like triple meaning if you read the book, because it could be never-ending. Because side characters come in, and when they're done in the book, then it goes off on a tangent, and then he went and did this and did blah 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 until it starts telling this like whole other story, and then they say, but that's another story, and will be told another time, and then go back to the main characters. It's so cool. Oh yeah, but that's what we're doing here. Except that maybe we will actually pick up that conversation and talk about lucid dreams more.
And astral projection.
Oh, right. I'll try to do that. I'm going to throw myself into traffic on the icy roads tomorrow. See if I get out of my body.
I've been trying to look up what the differences between the two are. I know, or I've read, that you can get into an astral projection through a lucid dream. And if you want to read the Stargate project that the national government was working on, that's an interesting conversation.
I have lost the plot because my brain went somewhere.
It's fine.
And I don't know where it was. I don't remember now. So a needle pulling thread. Law, a note to follow. So no. Yeah. Tea I drink with jam and bread. And that brings us back.
While you are ahead.
Back to dough, which I didn't start with because I started with
just
so.
Quit while you are ahead.
I always start with so. So a thread, a needle and thread, way a drop of golden. Oh yeah, all right. Well, this has been Conversations in Sunglasses with me and Nick Aston, and all my junks and the stuff down, all of my stuff. Yeah, all the stuff to look me up and stalk me online is down below the video. And please subscribe if you're insane, and I will appreciate it. Looking forward to 1,000 subscribers
and
in
leave comments
5 minutes after this goes up. Yeah, we get 1,000 subscribers, not just likes, but subscribers in 5 minutes. Plastic Passions.
Now,
The most sizzling soap.
I do
on
have
the
a question.
YouTubes.
Is this going to be stop motion?
Heck
Or
no.
Are you going to have them against doing little soapboxes
Yeah,
in
it's
front
gonna
of
be
this
like-
camera? Or are you going to do it with another camera and more?
No, it's gonna literally, I'm gonna make little sets. And then just put them down like this. Like, hey, why am I wearing your jacket? I don't know. Oh, but you sure are sexy. Oh no, you're my brother.
Okay.
Like that's how the whole show. That's a preview for the second episode after the pilot episode. That's what it's. I can't. All right, Conversation in Sunglasses. Subscribe, like. Thank you for your time. Peace out. I hope we recorded this.
If it wasn't, we just spent 2 hours talking for no reason.
It was a good conversation.